Social Security file number 4007 Charlie Charlie Zulu, Johannesburg. Confidential. Reference prior file.
Blah, 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 etc., etc.
338 6 Charlie Charlie Bravo. Circulation. Restricted list 004. Priority.
Oh, yeah. Observation of suspect Magdalena Stewart commenced at 1735 hours at the Supreme Court building, Johannesburg, by special DIS teams under my personal command.
It wasn't your fault, it was mine. The other one got herself killed. That leaves it up to this young lady to... The pendant is a miniaturized hypodermic. There was a smell of burnt almonds. The poison was probably a cyanide derivative, lethal and fast-acting.
Oh, on the medical report on the girl immediately. Send a copy directly to Captain Root.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Seem to be in order, Captain. You closed an important information leak in military affairs, following proper departmental procedures for a change.
Mrs. Ivers?
Captain?
I want our computers to be happy.
One day you may even come to appreciate them,
They
Captain.
may have to put in a bit of overtime, sir. I'd like to keep this case file open.
Open. Magdalena Stewart is dead, and so is her contact.
That's part of my thinking.
There wasn't enough involved for a young, attractive woman like Magdalena Stewart to commit suicide.
Based on circumstantial evidence alone. Her alternative was 20 to 30 years in prison for espionage.
Well, last night I searched her apartment. Everything, with proper authorization, everything seemed in order except for a flight schedule for a particular diplomatic courier from London, Lord Ormsby.
It was part of her duties to book passage for diplomatic couriers.
It was an on-again, off-again flight. 3 different changes of which none of her superiors knew about.
Could be a foreign contact.
I also found this in her office desk. The flight number is written on the map. There's also a pin mark here on the Zambezi near Tuku.
Pinhole could have been made accidentally.
I'd like to alert the border guard. Set up a special patrol in the area for the next few days.
Any air patrols?
Aircraft flies over twice a day. Noon and just before sunset.
They've got 2,000 miles of border to cover.
We're quite used to getting things into South Africa, without any hitch.
Make it sound so simple, don't you?
Lord Ormsby, will you come with me, please?
In 17 years in the diplomatic service, I've never been so totally insulted, demeaned, and embarrassed by the department of a supposedly friendly nation while carrying out the functions and duties of my office. Reservations confirmed, reservations cancelled, everything definite and postponed indefinitely. And then to be subjected to this incredible breach of diplomatic propriety. How dare you?
These unusual changes you're complaining about, the cancellations and reinstatements,
Did they originate from our Office of Military
You've no
Affairs?
right to interrogate me. Bloody idiots, all of you.
Answer me.
Yes, your Office of Military Affairs was responsible. And believe me, there's going to be a thorough investigation from top to bottom, including you, Captain Roos. This may cost you your job, sir.
Zip up your fly.
That settles our payment to you in full. Except for what they banked for you back in the States.
It's none of your business.
I didn't say it was.
What about the explosives?
This job doesn't require explosives.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You don't need napalm and corridor to kill one old man.
And I'm not interested in your opinions. You got that?
What the hell are you doing now?
I'll meet you later in Johannesburg.
Not crossing with us.
That's right.
Hell, you don't. We've had enough trouble with you. When you refused to fly to Johannesburg as a diplomatic courier, we went to a lot of trouble to get these new arrangements.
So change them.
Marudu wasn't designed to satisfy your whims, Cardiff. You swore allegiance to us.
I just want to do a job my own way, my own time, so don't you lecture me about any principle.
Cardiff.
Come back!
Shoot behind them. Arrest them. Hard to believe, huh, Zinga?
It's been a long time, Brother Raymond.
No. No more Brother Raymond. You forget that name in those days. My new name is Michael Carter. That's what I'm known as a white man, you understand?
Uncle Benjala.
Yeah, Uncle Manjaro.
Fine, you remember the Zulu I taught you. But what about your Afrikaans? As a black man in Johannesburg, you need to be fluent in English and Afrikaans.
Nee, Afrikaans. Is amper 100%.
How did it go at his leg?
Not so good. They were waiting for him. It was an ambush. They killed Tom and they took Yates.
He won't talk. He's a dedicated revolutionary.
Yeah. Doesn't guarantee me anything. I'm saying you get something to drink.
You want to be a proper African. You clap when you're given something.
By a white man.
By anyone. And the bow of the head.
And the bow of the head. Oh, this is good. Well, let's get started after being Johannesburg by tomorrow morning.
Age 36, Austrian citizenship. A history of political activism in Italy, Greece, and Algeria. He and his partner, Leonard Talman, have been working with the Camerudo organization for at least 6 years. They've been operating in mid-Africa.
I know that you're wasting your time. I've got a legal right to remain silent. Keep it for 90 days or 90 years, it won't make any difference. I won't.
Our undercover agents believe Yates' primary assignment was to collect arms and explosives and get them to the Camerudo underground, operating outside of the border. There are detailed reports of suspected shipments, plus their other activities. Caesar salad, broiled crayfish, escalloped potatoes, fresh peas, chateaubriand francais, flan, and cafe au lait.
Feeling neglected?
Totally. They can't see through the glass.
It makes me nervous.
Still the unsophisticated farm boy from the Westdorp.
Where and when is this gourmet feast going to take place?
At an intimate little night spot in Hillbrow that I know. About 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
It doesn't add up. Yates is an underling at best. What connection could Magdalena Stewart have with him?
I have another little question I can put on your list. Yates had no personal identification on him. But he had this.
Those papers must not be examined too closely. Above all, avoid the black policemen.
They don't look too bad.
Not what I'm talking about. You may think your disguise is perfect, but clothes on, it won't fool us. Any African will know you're not genuine.
Inspector.
More complicated than that.
I only care about the whites. Being invisible to them.
Just remember, my friend, there are more blacks than whites. 6 to 1.
6 to 1, huh?
Welcome to your home.
Abali, funan lad, abali man.
Johannesburg hasn't changed, has it? How's my old friend, Judge Whitfield? Still the same?
As of yesterday, still very much alive.
For a while when he was in the hospital, I thought I might miss his funeral.
You damn well may have a long wait. He's well on his way to recovering it in his state.
I guarantee you one thing, my friend. This time he won't recover.
Should someone shoot me? Or to wasted effort? How long can I last? A week, a month, 6 hours? As it is, my very existence is a marvel of medical science.
You look healthy enough, Judge.
Everett, for heaven's sake, man, we've been friends for too long for this kind of flattery. Yes, come in.
Actually, I was only concerned if you ever had any dealings with the Secretary in Department of Military Affairs, Magdalena Stewart.
A nurse. Come and take this glass. Ah, her. I once saw a photograph in a newspaper. I may be senile, but I'd have remembered her if she ever contacted me. Hey, wait a moment, Everett. You're not suggesting that I'm connected with her group in any way?
Perhaps. As a target.
But the other alternative had occurred to you. Of course it had. Punch, I like that. The Supreme Justice of South Africa, in reality a mastermind of terrorism. Punch, oh, we must drink to that. Nurse. Oh, you must drink to it. A whiskey for Captain Lewis. That is your drink, isn't it? Of course.
Yes, whiskey.
Oh, go on, large one.
I noticed you had a guard at the gate and one inside. Are there others?
The nurse.
I suggest at least 2 more professionals, day and night.
Sir, the judge is strictly forbidden alcoholic beverages. I hope you understand.
I'll see that he behaves.
Ah, Everett, you have a soul.
The DIS will provide the guards I suggested.
Oh, man, I mind beyond politics. The last great South African institution. I mean, what can the bloody fools gain? It's a disgrace. It's an outrage. Everyone would turn against them.
They want attention, Judge.
Yes, a senseless business. Yes.
Excuse me, sir. The Prime Minister's just arrived.
Show him in, show him in. Your folks here.
William, you look ready for battle.
Marius, if you come here unannounced, they must be predicting my imminent demise.
On the contrary, I thought you might be healthy enough to listen to my problems for a change.
Captain Everett Lewis of Internal Security.
Captain Russ. One of the men who keeps me prisoner, no matter where I go.
You managed to get away to see me.
Nonetheless, in the present circumstances, I appreciate them, Captain.
Thank you. You must excuse me. I've taken up enough time already.
Come again, Everett. We'll discuss it further over another drink.
Don't seem to be.
Captain Russ.
I'll have my nurse mix you a drink. A whiskey. A whiskey for the Prime Minister.
I knew it was going to be difficult for me. I wasn't educated. I didn't know how to behave amongst city people, sophisticated people. I'm an ox. Except when I'm working. And that's why I wrapped myself up in it. It was my whole life. Until I met you. I don't know. I can change. But even if I don't show it, I need you, Julia. I have to tell them I was here. Yeah, speaking. Yeah, I'll go directly. Carl Yates tried to commit suicide.
Hanged himself with a piece of wire just after an interrogation session.
Where'd you get the wire?
Oh, we don't know, Captain.
He was under maximum security surveillance.
He may have found the wire. Someone may have given it to him.
Or someone got to him.
Not likely, sir, but there will be an inquiry.
A fat lot of good that will do now.
His jugular vein was almost completely severed. Massive internal bleeding. Chances of insight.
Will he regain consciousness?
Possible to predict.
Keep him alive, Doctor. He may be the only lead I have.
Oh, that's beautiful. Color, design, and has such nice taste. I mean, it's perfect.
How much is this dress?
I'm not a salesman, I hear. Does the price make a difference?
You're an American, aren't you? I love the States. I've always wanted to go there.
I'm an American, and you're trying to change the subject. Are you gonna take it?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Can't afford it.
Well, why don't you treat yourself? Don't you think you deserve it? Huh?
It's too silly even to talk about it.
Oh, but you want that dress, don't you? I can see that. You want it.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you a question. If you can take that dress without having to pay for it, I mean, if you can have it, would you take it then?
Not pay for it?
That's right. Would you take it?
Yes, I suppose so.
Then take it. Go on, take it.
So wrong. I want to be with you now. Where can we go?
I don't know.
A room here at the hotel.
I share with a business partner. But you had everyone some stay.
We can't go there.
Why?
I'll have to explain to the guard.
admitted with Nurse Schoenfeld last night?
Yes, positive. But why is Internal Security so upset? The judge is all right.
I suppose it never occurred to you that this was highly irregular, especially that late.
Of course, but hell, man, I've known Nurse Schoenfeld. It was none of my business.
Did you get a good look at the man?
I think I could identify him.
All right, I want you to come down to headquarters and go through the criminal file.
So, you think he killed her? Looked like an accident to me. And then she tripped on top of the stairs and fell. The guy panicked and ran away. It wasn't unexpected, Captain.
When I last saw him, he was in fine spirits.
Well, you know.
Was he given medication this morning?
No?
Doctor, I don't want anything touched in this room. Nothing, understand? Especially those medicines. And I want an autopsy.
Captain, you have no authority.
I'll get the authorization. But I warn you, Doctor, take care. Judge Whitfield may have been assassinated. Try this one.
I don't know anymore, yeah.
All right. Go through all the ID files if necessary, A to Z. If he comes up with something, let me know. I'll have a sketch put up and tell you why immediately. Then I'll be at the hospital with Carl Yates. Thanks.
We have him, Yates.
You hear me? Internal Security has him, Yates. He's told us everything. Is he the leader? His name, Yates. His name.
Stop it.
Come on, Yates. His name.
This will be reported, Captain. Your behavior is completely unethical.
He does know that there is some connection.
Good. Perfect. Looks like your information is correct. Original mine shaft, interconnecting tunnels to the new mines. I shouldn't have any problems getting what I need. Pay your friends well.
I have. But what are you after?
Are there any guards? Check this property?
No, none of these derelict mines are guarded. Straight down for 2 miles.
Straight down to hell. Listen to that.
Listen to that. Why don't you leave it now? With Judge Whitfield dead, isn't your mission accomplished?
What do you mean, finished? Who is Judge Whitfield, huh? What the hell was he anyway? Just a figurehead. All the rest of them that had the power. They gave him the authority to sit in and judge us and condemn us. Well, I want the rest of them. I want them dead.
I've only wanted to forget them.
I can't forget them even in my sleep. From the day I escaped from that prison, all I could think of was coming back here. You say you want to forget them, but you can't. You're not the same person anymore. I look at you as like looking in a mirror. I see the pain in your face.
Why is it to forget?
Don't talk me out of it, Nzinga.
Don't. I'll do whatever you ask.
I'll finish with my plans tonight. Come pick me up first thing in the morning. I work alone now.
The lab report confirms what I suspected, sir.
Traces of curare derivative in the medicine. Enough to kill a man, but not enough to show up without an autopsy.
You didn't know that at the time you authorized the autopsy.
I had justifiable
The
cause.
doctor says that none of the medicine was administered.
Well, then the autopsy will be the final proof.
You don't seem to understand, Captain. It's your high-handed conduct, overriding all the rules and procedures of the department that I'm questioning. First, there was the diplomatic courier. Now, I've been notified that the hospital intends filing charges because of your unauthorized interference with a patient under their supervision.
I believe Yates could have known the man who was at Judge Whitfield's estate.
Could have. Could have. We don't deal in could have, Captain. We deal in facts and proof exclusively. Jurgens, name goed. Thank you. No foreign substance was found. Judge Whitfield died of natural causes.
quickly! Just one.
Caught you.
Well, I swore that I wasn't going to let anything spoil it. I owe it to you.
Everett, you are an ox. Do you think I enjoy seeing you pretending to be happy when I know you're not?
Well, I should be able to put it out of my mind.
Today wasn't an ordinary day in the computer center. There were rumors in the ladies' room that you were going to be suspended.
Fine. That's the best thing that ever could happen in my life.
Unless you're right.
I am right. Whatever happened to Judge Whitfield is no isolated incident. It's part of something bigger. I can sense it. But what? And when?
And where?
Yeah, where?
What is it, Everett?
Judge Whitfield wasn't the target. What did they gain by his death, regardless of how he died? If they wanted to draw attention to themselves, get publicity, they needn't have been so subtle. You see what I'm getting at? With Whitfield dead, there must be a state funeral. Every important person in the country will attend.
All here in Johannesburg at one time.
Whoever the real targets are, they would be vulnerable. While security aren't perfect enough to cover everyone every minute. That begins to answer some of my questions. But Julia?
I know. You want to go.
I have to. There might be something I've overlooked, something I've missed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay, do you? There's no sense in losing both dinners.
Taxi.